Oh, I can't wait, my precious. Oh, didn't see you there. Well, you know what this is about, and you saw what the title's about. So let's cross it out and let's talk about it. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cross You Out podcast. And of course, I am your host, Eric Cross. And in today's show, well, we're going to be talking about Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm also going to give you a couple of stuff that I picked up in the last couple weeks or so, slash month about. Um, and we'll just get into, all the normal things that we talk about here on the podcast. So, with that being said, let's get into it. First things first, I'm going to show you what's in my pocket. This is a new pickup. Um, so I went to a a wedding recently, and again, it didn't prompt me getting it. I wanted to get it on the first drop. It didn't end up happening that way. The second drop, I was able to get it, but this is the reasoning why I ended up getting a new lighter. Of course, I am the cigar guy. I will be at any wedding, any party, any gathering with the family, and I will supply the cigars. Some people will indulge and enjoy, some people won't. That's fine. I'm not here to put a cigar in your mouth and say smoke it. That is rude and very cruel. But in doing so, I am my one of my Pravada cigar club lighters ended up getting messed up. Someone dropped it and it just stays down, doesn't go back up because you're supposed to hold the torch and just light it and whatever's. But I ended up getting one of these. This is, let's see if I can get that on the camera. There it is. This is a Jeremy Sires Zippo. And as you can see, boom. This is absolutely amazing. I'm a very traditional now torch lighter cigar smoker, but I do want to say some people do not like when cigar smokers bring out a Zippo and light their cigars with it. Supposedly it takes away the flavoring. I got to smoke two cigars with this lighter, and both cigars did not lose any flavor. Both cigars tasted absolutely amazing. Now, again, I didn't. These are two new cigars that I actually picked up. I will talk about one of them, but I didn't. I didn't get the flavor change. I didn't get anything negative from it. It tasted like my cigar. It tasted like a cigar that I enjoy. The cigar that one of the cigars I actually smoked was a Geronimo chocolate from Pravada Cigar Club. It was aged 3 years inside of one of the coolers, and then another year. So technically 4 year aged cigar. This company does not exist no more. The cigar is very chocolatey, very amazing, just real, um, very peppery, but also at the same time very, very chocolatey, and you can taste it. It's just one of those cigars that some people are not going to really enjoy, But I absolutely loved it. I smoked it down to the nub, and I need to order me some more of those cigars. The other cigar was one of the cigars that I smoked from I believe this month's cigar box, monthly box. It was, I believe, the Dagger. I think it was. I think that's what it's called. Um, if not, I'll put it down right here what the name of what it was. Um, but again, let's see if I have it. The let's. Oh, it's right here. Hold on. It was called the Dagger and Bow. So there you go. It was one of the cigars that we got in July's monthly box. So that was good. I really like this lighter. I really enjoy. Um, Again, it didn't take anything away from my experience with the cigar. The only thing I can honestly say is don't take these out when it's windy. I learned that the hard way because I thought, hey, light it up, whatever's. And there's also a certain way that you're supposed to, um, normally when you use a torch lighter, um, you're just gonna kind of tor- um, torch up the foot of the cigar, and then put it to your mouth and start puffing on it and rotating it so it gets the whole entire area, so everything gets lit. With this, that's different. You put it in your mouth, you rotate it when you have it lit, and just puff, rotate, puff, rotate until you go fully around. I would suggest to go from the band, the main band, and then rotate and then go back around till you get to that front of band that you were looking at first. And usually that that helps out. That's the best way I've learned to do it. Um, but it didn't change the cigar. I enjoyed it. Hopefully, when I get a chance, hopefully when it's not too hot outside, uh, which is hopefully coming up, I'll go out and have a cigar and kind of show you a little bit of something else. But also, this set is going to change. I'm going to completely redo, not so much redo, just kind of reposition. And I'm thinking about getting a different table, different setup. So that is going to be a different look coming very soon. Um, Possibly for the next episode, which will be all in. Maybe because that's on the 25th of August. So maybe something in between that. Um, we'll see what happens because it's it's a struggle trying to come up with things to do. But Deadpool and Wolverine was absolutely a must that I had to redo or come out and do a podcast on. And another thing that's in my pocket just recently got. I'm very happy with this. I did the Kickstarter when it started, I believe, in the beginning of this year or so. Um, they This is Big Idea Design. This is one of um, their fixed blades that they actually came out with, and so the backstory of basically what it is, they came out with the TI. Let's see if I have it. Yes, the TI knife. Boom, whatever. So that's I really like this titanium, and it's just absolutely amazing knife. I use this pretty much all the time. I need to get me a work sharp and to sharpen up pretty much all my knives. But as of right now, works perfectly. Then they decided they wanted to get into fixed blades, and this bad boy right here is my fixed blade. I do have this one as well. This is my This is my first fixed blade I ever got. This is a Knife by Nuge Wicket XL. As you can see, how crazy that looks. Look at that. OD green as well, and just a great fixed blade to pick up. Um, so I really enjoyed this one, but I saw the Kickstarter for this, and I said, I have to get on this. I have to jump on this. And as you can see, let's put that right there. This is in Tigerwood. This is the Lookout from Big Idea Design. You can see the idea design, the big eye American logo, and this is I didn't really think I would like, because there not when I brought up the Knife by Nuge, my first fixed blade. I They have two versions of that one, of the Wicked. They have a smaller version, and then they have the XL. Now, in my thought process, I thought, why do I need a small knife? I don't think I need a small knife. I don't think I have to have a really small knife to work around what I need to do. You know, I don't think I need it. This completely changed my mind. It's very small. You know, that's pretty much how it is. You know, nice little knife, and pretty much the handle's perfect. You can grab it and just kind of do what you need to do. I have used it for food prep, cut up some chicken, you know, stuff like that. But man, really enjoy the Big Idea Design knife, the Lookout, and supposedly in sometime next year or so, they might be coming out with a bigger version of the Lookout, or something similar to the Lookout. I don't think it's going to be called the Lookout. I think they're going to call it something completely different, but it's going to be a bigger version of the knife. So again, a Kickstarter as well. I'm going to jump on that because I enjoy Big Idea Designs. I pretty much have I have a fountain pen that I picked up recently in brass. Let's see. I have a click pen as well. This one is very special to me because this is the pen that I signed my marriage license with. So that is very sentimental to me. What else do I have? I have a couple more things. I have the Bit Bar Max somewhere around. I think it's actually in my truck. Never mind. That's in my truck. Um, I have I'm a big fan of Big Idea Design. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, very soon they're going to be coming out with a bigger knife for the Lookout, and those are the two new add-ons to my EDC, and we're here for one reason and one reason only, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about Deadpool Wolverine. First things first, you saw in the beginning what I was holding to and what I was talking to. I actually ended up buying the popcorn bucket. Um, you can see. Uh, there was another popcorn bucket that my beautiful wife wanted to get, and that was the head pull um, popcorn bucket. But she ended up getting this, and I'm going to open it for the first time right here, um, or take it out of the little wrapping. So this is pretty much hers. It is a Deadpool Wolverine kind of mug, I guess. I guess you can call it. Uh, yeah, little mug. It's there. She got the, and she ended up getting the last one. So I'm very happy for her. Because I was trying to settle something with the people over at AMC because they weren't they didn't have my popcorn and my order up and ready to go because I was excited to come and see this movie. Um, but so we got the merch out of the way. We got the EDC out of the way. Let us talk about this movie, Deadpool, Wolverine, finally coming together. I mean, so many movies in between, so many setups for this to possibly happen, and it hasn't happened. But we are here now in the year of 2024, and this is where it's at, man. This is where we come together and we watch this movie. I am not going to spoil anything from this movie. I'm not going to say, this part was this, and that, and I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to give you my honest opinion of this movie. My beautiful wife, if she was not dead tired from work, coming home, and then going into watching this movie, she would have protested and said she loved it. But basically, what I'm going to do is just tell you this movie is totally worth you going out and watching it once, watching it twice, maybe even three times if possible. It is a really amazing movie. I highly, highly recommend going out and seeing this movie not once, maybe even even three or four times. Um, the the acting from Hugh Jackman is at times very nonchalant and not caring, but when he puts on the um, emotional lines and stuff like that, it does come together, and it's very good. It gets you right in the heartstrings. And this movie, going into this, do you have to go back and watch all the other movies? Have to watch all the Fox movies to see what has happened? No. I mean, if you want to go see them all, I say X-Men 1, X-Men 2, and then, some of the other X or some of the other uh, you know, Fox Marvel movies in between. But you don't really have to know much. In the next video, I'll probably do a little something with some of the spoilery stuff that I seen. Um, but honestly, I don't think I need to because this movie, um, pretty much, it's just really good, and I really, really, really hope you guys go see it. Um, if you have not seen it, I would say, um, you know, man, I really want to talk about some stuff that on my uh, pretty much my bucket list of movies that should have happened, and I can't really say it because I don't want to spoil anything. I want people to go into this and watch this. I'm not trying to be like any of those other reviewers where like they say, "Oh yeah, we're not going to spoil anything," and then they say what pretty much what happened, and that's not what I'm doing. Um, this I highly recommend going and seeing this movie with an open mind and just enjoy it. Just enjoy the entire movie from start to beginning. Um, in my theater, there was a lot of people that was very happy and very loud for some of these scenes in the movie. Um, seeing Wolverine in the costume for honestly the first time is absolutely amazing. You know, um, it it is definitely a very tip of the hat to the Fox Marvel Cinematic Universe, basically. And honestly, I didn't think I would see some of this stuff, um, but it's fucking amazing to go see. So, and again, and I'm honestly saying this as a fan of seeing all these movies from Fox to Marvel to the Sony movies, Marvel, association or whatever the hell they wanted to call it, SPUM as some people might have called it. But seeing this kind of bridge that gap that was kind of lost for a little bit after seeing some of the remakes of the X-Men and just the reboots of the Fantastic Four movie and just some really bad choices and movie storylines for some of the Marvel or for some of the Fox Marvel movies. Um, it's a this is a great way to end it and give it a little tip of the hat to them. So again, go out and see this movie. I highly recommend it. I'm a Ryan Reynolds fan. Seeing him, pretty much, you know, from even before Wolverine Origins, seeing him want to get this Deadpool movie made. It took a labor of love, and to see it where it's at right now is incredible. So again, I highly recommend seeing this movie. Go out and see it, and the next episode I will definitely talk about it because there's certain things that I want to talk about. I really want to say, and I want to give everybody time to go see it because you know I don't want to spoil things. I'm not a spoiler, you know, but definitely go out and see it. So. Excuse me. So yeah, that I guess that's the plan. Um, we will. I'll wait a couple more days, and then I'll bring out this other review of Deadpool and Wolverine, and kind of get a kind of say things that I missed out on saying today because again, spoilers. But I can't wait. And then we got All In August 25th uh, from Wembley Stadium in London. That is going to be a crazy show. I highly recommend going back if you didn't get to see Blood and Guts on last Wednesday. This last Wednesday, uh, great match. Finish was kind of iffy. I didn't, you know, um, I don't know. I you know that was a kind of bad way to angle it to get Darby Allin a match for the TNT title, and but throughout the match it was still good. You know, the deception between Hangman and the Elite still continues. I'm very happy that we're not getting a Hangman, um, you know, um, swerve match for the title. I know that's eventually going to happen, but I don't want to see it. I feel like he's beaten them 3 times. What is he going to do with one win? That just doesn't make sense as a story. But what do I know? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, um, go out and see Deadpool, Wolverine, and we'll talk about more next episode. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I told you a little bit of my carry. Got some merch from Deadpool and Wolverine, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Cross out. Good night, everybody.